I feed the meters here, and he wrote a ticket to one of the meters, and I filmed it and I sent it to the guy. He doesn't like that. I am extra cautious to like not fall.
About the Postal 7, which is supposed to be in every post office.
She doesn't feel comfortable answering your questions.
Okay, she doesn't have a choice. She's a public employee.
She has a choice.
Oh, wait, she will.
To answer
Yeah, that's true. She has.
Okay.
To get my personal phone.
No, I don't, sir. What I gotta do is file a FOIA request. It's not court. It's a FOIA law. That's a law.
Imagine doing something as harmless as putting change in parking meters, only to find yourself surrounded by police cars in the heart of Beverly Hills. In today's video, a man's simple act of goodwill, feeding expired meters, turns into a full-blown police response, all because one overzealous meter maid couldn't handle being recorded. But when public servants misuse their authority, the situation gets complicated fast. Let's see how it unfolds.
He just called and said that you were filming him and feeding the meters and whatnot. So it struck him as odd. So he just called us and we were just seeing what's going on. That's all.
All right.
So no comment?
No.
Okay.
Have a nice day, though. Thank you.
You too.
Boss here, if that's okay. I've spoken with his supervisor before.
Okay.
I mean,
so what's the backstory to this? I assume you guys have some sort of
I feed the meters here, and he wrote a ticket to one of the meters, and I filmed it and I sent it to the guy. He doesn't like that. I am extra cautious to like not follow him, if anything, I make sure I'm in front of him or I'm across the street, so there's no
there's nothing
confrontation.
illegal about what you're doing. They called us out and just said it was.
Yeah, I think he's wasting the city's time by continuing to call you.
Gotcha. So what's the idea with is the filming just to document, whatever?
Absolutely.
Okay. So how come you got so upset that you decided to film and feed the meters? What led to that?
No, there's nothing about being upset that led to me feeding the meters.
Okay.
There's no aggression in me feeding a meter.
Just goodwill.
Yeah, I think people, if anything, are more positive about me feeding a meter than negative.
Yeah, no doubt. No,
like
sure.
the woman, I think she might be the owner, I'm not sure, but oh, sorry. I understand if you have more important things to do. It's odd that you keep getting called for this. So, yeah. Thank you so much. My name's Senate.
Senate?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. All right.
So basically just good citizenship.
Yeah, I think he has a problem with it.
Who does?
The one who called you?
The other one called?
I didn't call you.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
assume
Right.
not. So you just because what we got is that you were paying meters, you paid them in the past,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I mean were you told something different?
Filming, but
Yeah,
that's not
this
illegal.
sounds ridiculous, the whole thing, yeah.
No, I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
But we got called, so obviously
Yeah,
that's why
and
we're
I
here.
appreciate you coming, and that's it. Like, I'm with my dog, I have change.
Just feeding them until 6.
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, specifically filming, he once ticketed a red one after I'd made it green. So I specifically filmed.
In all fairness, if he comes in contact with a meter and he's standing there and he's issuing a ticket, and it's red at the time that he contacts it, you can throw money in, but technically at the time he was there, it's red.
But then that would mean at the time you parked to getting out of the car, that it would still be red meter, right? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you so much. So I mean, there's a fine line where.
So like let's say you were to just park though real quick, and then he were to, well, let's just say at a red meter.
Okay.
And then he's coming and sees the red meter, and by the time you don't feed it, he would see it red. You're telling me that would be a scenario where he'd be able to ticket the car, and that's not possible.
No, it's just basically like, say we'll use the 3 here. Like say he's parked where this police car is, right? He's gotten out, and he's standing in front of those 3 meters there. he's standing at 1, right? He's, let's say, close proximity to 3 or 4.
You can see the few in front, right?
Right. So basically, like, those would be his area.
I think
If they're further away, where not his progression, you know, say 100 block, right, and you're ahead of them, popping out, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think that's
up
up the interpretation of whoever's fighting it. Like, I would never pay a ticket.
Well,
so yeah, if you have
in
video
this case,
and
you're
it's green,
paying it for somebody else.
and then I give them the video. So
Yeah, I mean,
Well, part of the thing is we want to deter people from parking. Excuse me. We want to deter people from parking at a meter for longer than they're allowed to.
Yeah,
if
and
they're
then
not
they
feeding
use
the
chalk
meter.
for that.
And I completely understand, and I'm sure I would appreciate it too if somebody were to go along and feed the meters. That's very nice of you. But you know, these guys want to stop people from overstaying it in the you know, event that you're not able to get to that meter in time. And so, you know, it's both funds for the city, and it's a general deterrent from people occupying spaces where someone else could be a customer and pay at a place. So
Yeah.
you know, while it's completely good intentions, I would appreciate it too. I'm sure nobody will ever, you know, object to you paying for their meter. The reason we have the meters there for a purpose.
right.
We want to continue. We want to encourage people
the
coming
meters
in.
make plenty of money
Yeah.
with me doing what I'm doing. Like,
Right.
this
Oh, no
isn't
doubt.
even
No, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
No, this
it's-
is just the tip of the iceberg. I totally
yeah,
get that.
so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I think it's more of an ego thing for him. Honestly, I'm not really
Yeah.
sure. Like, but yeah,
Right,
I'm not
right.
really sure.
Right. Maybe you're hurting his statistics. I have no idea.
Yeah, so that shouldn't be the case.
I don't even know if they take
I hope
statistics
that-
on that
right,
sort of thing.
yeah, like I hope not, you know?
Right. But no, it's cool.
He's actually called, I think this woman. Maybe not. There was a woman that once came, but I mean, she said the same thing you guys did.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's nothing illegal about what you're doing. No doubt.
All right.
You know,
but I think you guys should tell him that.
Right.
Like maybe he did, but
Yeah.
that's all.
like I said, if you're gonna pay the meters, just be far enough away from them down, because
Like
You're-
I don't know if you're here when I said this to him though, but when I see him, I literally make sure I'm not behind him. Honestly, like I'll be either in front of him, and I'll be several cars in front of him, or I'll be across the street.
as long
and it's,
as you are on an opposite side or far enough down, because not that you are, but if you are sitting there, because I haven't seen the video, so I'm just going off of what we
Yeah,
got
of
from
course.
now, right? But if you say you are at the meter where he's seen, like, say, the last 5 meters, right?
Yeah.
And he's all putting in there, because he's got a job to do too. And I know you're trying to prevent people from doing tickets or getting tickets, but there's also a fine line between you obstructing his work.
Right.
And
That's the only part where it could be
Yeah.
rubbed. Is
yeah,
if
we
he's
don't
trying to
want
do
you
his
to go
job
to
and
jail for something.
Right.
Basically, you're doing a good deed, but you're
Right.
also. I don't want it to be where you're keeping him from doing his job,
right, absolutely.
because
yeah, I don't
that
want
would be
that.
that would be foolish,
Right.
and especially doing something like what you're doing, where you're just putting quarters in there. But it just the last thing that any of us want to do is take you to jail because you're putting quarters in a meter. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're far enough down and you're not keeping him from doing what he's supposed to be doing, then we don't have a problem. And we're talking to you like this.
Absolutely.
But
Very cool.
if he in turns starts recording you,
I don't know
and
if
it shows
that's like
there,
legal, to be honest. Like for
well, like if say one of us, we have none of us right now have them, but say the body cams, they automatically start recording.
and then you don't have to tell the
It
person
is
if
a
it's
two-way street.
Yeah.
If you're able to record us, there's no reason we're not
No,
able to record
exactly.
you.
So it basically works both directions.
positive.
It's
But
like
okay, yeah.
it's like paparazzi. Well, you don't have to tell us you're recording. We
right,
don't have
right.
to
No,
tell
I'm
you that
there.
we're
Right.
recording.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm not sophisticated enough.
same thing like that. So no, it has nothing to do with it. But our cars record you.
Right.
Like we have lights and sirens on. We get every full recording. We don't have to say, hey, by the way, our cars are recording you, or we get audio, or what's going on. None of that. So just like I said,
Stay away.
don't be caught doing a good thing that ends up landing you in jail or arrested. Not really jail,
Right,
but you know,
right,
you get a
right.
ticket and you get.
You gotta put the coins in before he sees that they're red. As soon as he sees the flashing red, he can cite it even if you put coins in before he gets there.
Yeah.
Because it was parked there when there was no coins in it.
So just like I said, you want to be on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Be on the opposite side. He's on one side. He's got to.
And then I'll let you know when I'm here with my personal car. Make sure I put it quarters
Yeah,
in
seriously,
my-
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no
You see
problem.
me in a personal car,
Please
drop
just
in a
let me
quarter.
know. All
I'll put
right.
a couple quarters.
See you. Thank you
Bye,
guys.
absolutely.
What happened here is a perfect example of how even good intentions can be twisted when power and ego collide. Feeding meters isn't a crime, but questioning authority? That's when the games begin. Remember, your camera is your shield, and knowing your rights is your strongest defense. So the next time someone tries to turn common sense into a confrontation, stand your ground and keep that record button rolling. Imagine walking into a government building, fully funded by your tax dollars, only to be told you can't record, ask questions, or hold public employees accountable. That's exactly what unfolds today at a post office in Chicago, where a simple attempt to exercise constitutional rights quickly turns into a battle of knowledge, egos, and authority. But when the police arrive, the real lesson begins.
You're in public. You have no expectation of privacy in public, which makes it public building.
It does make it public building. I can also ask you why.
Right? I'm sorry?
You can also ask you the same way you feel like you can come in and report, the same way we can ask you why.
Yeah, you can. You have the right to ask me why, and then I have the right not to answer you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
We need more federal regulation. Right, ma'am?
But it's ma'am, it's okay. That's what he wants. So we're just gonna leave him alone, let him do what he wants to do.
I appreciate it.
Okay, sir. Just don't put me on your camera or upload me to any of your channels or anything.
I need you to stop
You-
recording or leave the building.
I'm sorry?
I need you to stop recording or leave my building. I'm gonna call the police if you don't. There's no recording or post of property.
Have you heard about Poster 7?
Call 911.
Do you have a Poster 7 in here somewhere? What's your name? Can I have your
Can
name?
you step back, please? That's me.
People doing transactions over there, man. You can't do
Uh,
that close.
It's all right.
Stop recording if you don't want to. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
Okay.
But can you step back?
I am back.
Now, at this point, if someone asks you to stop recording because they don't want to be recorded,
Okay.
you should at least respect that. So I don't feel uncomfortable with you recording me.
I understand you do feel uncomfortable,
you don't
but
even want to respect someone else's wishes on top of that. Whether it's postal policy or not, you're still, I'm going to record because it's my right. It's also my right to ask you. So
It
have
is.
some consideration and
it is. I appreciate you asking.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate you asking, but I am not here to record you. I am here to.
So I'm recording.
Because you're speaking with me. That's why.
But I'm telling you not to record me. You
Okay.
say you respect my wishes, but you're not putting it down.
I never
So
said-
you don't respect my wishes.
No. I said I respect what you said.
So you don't respect my wishes.
Right.
Okay.
Well, your wishes are great, but they don't trump my rights to record here.
What's your point of recording?
I don't have to.
What's wrong with us asking
I don't
that?
have to explain that to
You
you.
don't have to.
Okay.
Why not? If you're just in here, like,
You don't know why I'm here. Where's your Poster 7?
Yeah, you dropping off, sir? Yeah. Oh, you can drop off right here.
Do you have a Poster 7 here?
I'm not responding to anything until the police come. And I'm a supervisor, I'll let you know that.
Okay.
And I'm not responding to anything until the police come.
Okay, not even your name?
No,
Okay.
not even my name.
Sounds good. Ma'am, you do realize you're a public employee.
Listen, don't
Right.
speak to me. Don't speak to me. I'll speak to you when the police get here.
I can speak to you. You don't have to. You don't have to speak with me.
Well, don't ask me anything.
Right. I can ask you a question. You don't have to talk to me. It's your Fifth Amendment right to ignore me. That's okay. Do you have cameras in here? I see a camera up there. So how come you have a camera and I can't have one? That doesn't seem fair.
I apologize.
It's not your fault. Thank you for standing up to us.
Ma'am, can I get your name? I saw you took a picture of me. Can I have your name? I heard you say you were the manager here. No? Okay. Yeah, so for the record, it seems like they've stopped serving people just because I'm here. I haven't seen one postal attendant helping someone for the past, I don't know, 10 minutes. So they've all disappeared from their posts.
I swear we're recording.
Hello.
Is there a reason that you're in here recording?
Can you
You're holding up the line.
can you identify yourself, please? Your name and your badge number.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
You can verbalize it.
You can take your picture.
I thought your policy says you have to verbalize your name and your
You're
badge
not allowed
number.
to record in here. They want you to step out.
And why can't I record in here? It's
Facility.
which makes it public, right?
Okay, why are you recording when you
Because
what do you need?
what do I need?
Yeah.
I have to explain to you what I need here.
Yeah, what do you need?
Well, I have the right just to come in here and observe public officials doing their job, and that's enough reason. I don't have to have a specific reason to be here. I can walk in here and record public employees during the course of their duties. That's been established by law. So that's simply what I'm doing. And I also wanted to ask her questions about the Postal 7, which is supposed to be in every post office.
She doesn't feel comfortable answering your questions.
Okay, she doesn't have a choice. She's a public employee.
She has a
Oh,
choice
wait, she
not
will.
to answer
Oh,
your
yeah,
questions.
that's true. She has that right not to, but I also have the right not to ask my questions. She can choose not to answer them. If
She doesn't want to answer your question.
okay, that's fine. Okay,
She's asking you to leave. They
Ma'am.
feel unsafe.
ma'am, you don't have unsafe. Why? Because I'm
They
recording.
don't feel comfortable with you.
Okay, but their comfort does not trump my right. I have a right to be here. Okay, their feelings do not trump my right to be here and record and observe public employees in the course of their duties. So if you can explain to them that I have the right to be here, as granted to me by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Okay, but they didn't even give me the opportunity to tell them what I needed. As soon as I walked in here, they were very aggressive. Get out of here, without even asking me what I needed, what I wanted. And I asked her a question: where is your Postal 7? That is supposed to be on the wall at every post office. It's supposed to be on the wall, and she couldn't even tell me that. Answer that simple question.
She doesn't know.
She should know. She's the manager
Okay,
here.
but she doesn't know, sir.
Okay. Well, if she doesn't know, that's fine.
Maybe she wasn't trained yet. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe she just doesn't know.
Okay, well, I'm here to let you know you're supposed to have a Postal 7 on the wall. That's why I'm here. I want to see what the rules and regulations of the post office is when it comes to when it pertains to the members of the public coming here to record.
Okay,
Right?
So what do you need? Do you need to mail a letter or do you need stamps?
Oh
What do
no,
you need?
no, I don't need any of that. I already told you why I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here to observe public
Right,
employees
and-
in the course of their
there's
duties.
nothing on the wall, so
Okay.
you're making everybody here very uncomfortable.
Oh, not at
so
all.
They would like for you to leave.
By me standing
They
here,
would like for you to leave.
okay, there's so many things we would like
Do
to
you
do.
want
right?
attention? I mean, what is it?
It's not attention. It's not attention. I just told you.
She doesn't know the answer. It's not there.
Okay.
I'm sure she can arrange.
Okay, well-
something put there. But
okay,
right
well,
now
at
everybody is very uncomfortable
Okay, but
with
at-
you and your filming, and
Okay.
they
They
feel threatened by this.
they feel threatened.
Yes.
How do you feel threatened? By my camera?
Being here, you and your camera,
Recording?
everything about you.
Okay.
Everything
so
about me is threatening?
I need you to leave.
She
What, can
feels
you-
threatened, sir.
Can you explain that?
No, she doesn't have to.
Okay.
She feels threatened.
Well,
Yes, I feel threatened and I need you to leave.
well, I'm telling you, you have no authority to ask me to leave a public place. The only way I can be,
She's asking you.
the only way I can be trespassed from public is if I break the law. I haven't broken the law by simply standing here and exercising my rights. So maybe what you should do is explain to her that she cannot tell me to leave here because I have the right to be in here for whatever reason. And now,
But at this
wait,
point,
then can I
she's
finish?
feeling
Can I
threatened.
finish? And now,
She's feeling threatened.
let me finish. And now, one of the reasons I have to be here is I have to file a complaint against her. So I need a complaint form because I'm going to file a complaint against you, and then I need a FOIA form so I can request your information. So that's my business here now. So I need you to take care of that.
You need to leave because you are harassing me at this point,
Okay.
and I feel threatened by you, so you need to leave.
All right.
Look at us, Harvey.
What you should be doing, Wilson, that's your name? What you should be doing is telling her that I have the right to be here and
Don't tell me what to do.
do what I'm doing. But apparently you don't know.
Don't tell me what to do.
Apparently you don't know. So you're either willfully ignorant or you're just,
Whatever you say.
all right? I mean,
Sounds good to me.
so what are we doing? Waiting for your sergeant? So can you tell the world how I was threatening to you? I can speak to her, ma'am. I can speak to her.
She doesn't. She feels
It's
threatened by you.
I can speak to her. All right,
Do you want him to speak to you?
ma'am. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I can ask her a question. She can choose not to answer me. That's fine. It's a Fifth Amendment right to ignore me. I'm fine with that. I love the Constitution that much. This is why we do this, to teach public employees that members of the public have the right to observe their public servant during the course of their duties.
Yeah, I'm Sergeant.
How are you?
Sergeant Oropeza. Go, how about yourself?
Good. What's your name?
Sergeant Oropeza.
What's your badge number?
1721.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going great, other than the fact that I was being asked to leave a public place where I have the right to be.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I'm recording, and I had some questions for the employees, and they wouldn't answer my question, which is fine. They don't have to speak with me.
Right.
But
right.
but they don't have the right to tell me to leave a public place as long as I am not
Interfering.
And I was just standing on the corner recording, which is my right to do.
Right.
They don't like that, so they're asking me to leave, and they don't have the authority to do that. So
They could ask you to leave, but you're right. You're absolutely.
Yeah, they can ask.
You are allowed to record as long as you are not interfering with their duties.
Not at all.
And
Right.
the public. You know, the public also has to feel safe.
Right,
while
but
you're recording.
oh, come on, Sergeant, you know better. Their feelings do not trump my rights. You know that. You're smiling about it, so you know.
But you know,
Yeah.
you get calls, and then this is what happens.
Oh yeah,
right?
they can call, and then I expect you, as you seem right now that
So I will talk to them,
Yeah.
let them know,
Right.
but at the same time, it's going to be explained to them.
Okay.
You know, once that order comes out that you're trespassing, you are allowed to record
Okay.
out here. I'm not going to tell you that you have to leave
in
the
there
premise.
in there also.
But
In
if
there
they
also.
want to say that they want to lock up for criminal trespassing, that's a whole different agenda.
Yeah,
and
but-
we're
but-
trying to avoid all of that. All right.
Right.
So,
We're trying to avoid them. Keep them from trampling on my rights. That's the
Okay.
most important thing today.
Okay.
To do here today. Because if they ask me to leave here, they don't have that authority. The only way I can be trespassed from public is if I break the law. The only thing that restricts members of the public from exercising their rights in public is a court doctrine that expresses or says, it says a lot about
We don't want
what you
to
can and cannot do. Right. Time, place, and manner. Time, which means as long as it's open for business. Place, which means as long as I'm not in a restricted area. And then manner, the way I conduct myself.
the government building, and I'm sure they understand that you are allowed.
Well, apparently they don't, ma'am. Every single one of them have asked me to leave. They don't understand that. And that's
I
part
will
of why
go
we
in
do
there
this.
and talk to them.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for being professional. Thank you. All right.
There's a lot of information here that, you know, people come in here to do like addresses and all that stuff. I think that, you know, we have to.
I get it. I'm not trying to get anyone's private information. That's not why I'm here. And even if I did, that's not a crime. What's a crime is what I do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's why, you know, you have to handle it.
Gotcha. Right? I'm giving you the opportunity. Actually, now that you're here, and after we finish here, and you let them know that I can do what I'm here to do, the only other thing I need is I need to file a complaint against her. So I need
Also, that for that,
a complaint form.
go onto their website.
Okay.
And you can do that
Okay.
route.
Okay. Okay.
Because technically,
But I can't.
part of the fact.
Right, but I can't complain. I can't put a complaint against her if I don't know her name. She wouldn't even tell me who she is. Right?
Maria Estrada.
Oh, I appreciate it. You've been very professional. I appreciate it. I'm gonna come to you. Are you from the station down the street?
No, I'm not.
What station are
I'm
you
only
from?
visiting.
Oh,
19.
19. Okay. I want to come there and leave a letter of recommendation for you, because not every time that you find law enforcement officer that understands the rights of the citizens and actually enforces it. So you're a star, and I want you to know that. I don't.
Whatever it is,
Just
your
call,
YouTube name or
just call
whatever
me
it is.
good citizen,
Good citizen.
or
Alright.
we the bosses.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stick around? Or can you walk out with me?
Well, I'll leave after you. Yeah, I'll leave after you. Yeah. I don't intend to be here all day. Yeah. So you've given me her name.
I've already given you your name,
Her
and
name.
I already explained to her that because it is a public
place,
Okay.
you have the right to be here and record. Us as citizens also have to understand that in public, chances of us being recorded.
You're a star.
Have a good one.
Take care.
You too.
All right, but I will still leave after you. Right.
Let me finish
Sure,
talking with her,
sure.
and then
You're welcome.
So this was the hand recording. So just keep that in mind. This is your staff as well. It happens to us all the time. So, right?
So, are you aware now, ma'am, that members of the public can record you while you're working? I'm not here to cause you any problem. I'm not here to make your life any more difficult. And your officers need to be educated too. Can you talk to them later? All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Maria.
Okay, so
Oh, so this is gonna be a different matter. This is outside from my opinions. Okay. So I'm gonna have to stop talking to you.
Okay.
Do what you have to do.
Okay.
And then this is gonna be
Personal?
something totally different. Yes.
all right. Okay. I can still record it, but I'll give you the
It's a different matter. It's not related. To
yeah. Well, you guys are in public,
okay?
but I'm
I know,
gonna
but I don't want
I'm gonna
to
extend
make
that courtesy to you because you've been great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
take care.
much. Have a blessed day. All right.
You too.
What we witnessed today proves one simple truth. Knowing your rights is only half the battle. The other half, having the courage to assert them, even when public employees or police try to push back. Thankfully, not all officers forget their oath. And when someone like Sergeant Flores shows up, it reminds us respect, education, and accountability still exist. But only if we demand it. Stay vigilant and never stop standing your ground. Imagine walking into a government building, a place funded by your tax dollars, only to be treated like a criminal for simply refusing to hand over your ID. Today's video takes us to New York, where a man exercises his right to record and access public services, only to be met with intimidation, false accusations, and a group of public employees who seem to forget exactly who they work for. Stay tuned, because what happens next shows exactly how fragile your rights become when authority goes unchecked.
Hi, can you go out? Can you step outside?
No, I'm okay.
Step outside. No, step outside.
I'm okay, ma'am.
Step outside. Step outside.
Why are you yelling?
Because you're not identifying yourself. So you have to go outside the building until you identify who you are, sir. We need assistance at the mag.
You suspect me of a crime, ma'am? What's your name, ma'am? What's your name?
Are you here to see someone?
Yeah. I don't know your name. I might be here to see you.
No. I'm asking you, who are you here to see?
Who are you?
Ma'am, respectfully, you work for me. I don't work for you. So what's your name?
Come on outside. Go outside.
I'm okay.
What's up?
I'm okay. You want to check me in? You want to check me
You
in?
need assistance at the mag, please.
Who are you?
Who are you? You work for me. I don't work for you.
Sir, I'm asking you once again. If you're not here to see a parole, or watch your back. If you're not here to see a parole officer, you got to walk out the door.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do, sir.
You want to check me in?
Yes. Who are you here to see? We're asking you that 3-5 times. Who you here to see? And you're saying that you're not here to see anybody. You have to walk out the door.
No.
Because now you're trespassing,
no,
sir. You are.
It's public.
You are.
I didn't commit a crime.
Excuse me. Who are you? Step out the building.
I'm a member of the public trying to conduct business.
Step out the building, sir.
Are you here to see a parole officer?
I'm here to conduct business, ma'am.
Who are you here to see?
Whoever can help me with my business.
Okay, so what's the business?
A FOIA request?
A what?
FOIA request?
FOIA request.
What's your name?
FOIA request is done upstate in Albany.
No, it's not.
Here. It's not here.
Through the FOIA law, I can submit it here,
Sir, you
man.
need to get your hands out your pocket.
I'm not under arrest, so no, I'm good.
Sir, get your hands out your pocket. Step out of the building, sir.
Look at this.
Look, he got his hands in his pocket.
Do me a favor. How you doing? Senior Parole Officer Lovegreen, 462. I will give you a car, but please step outside for a second.
I'm trying to conduct business. Are you closing the lobby?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a dude that be going places filming people.
Oh,
NYPD.
I got a warrant for what? I don't got no fucking warrant.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
I don't got no warrant. You bugging.
Step outside, sir.
Why you lying like that?
Come on,
step outside.
please step outside.
Please don't touch me. I can walk on my own.
Please step outside.
I need everybody's card. What I got a warrant for?
He got from Nassau County.
Nassau? I've never even been there. What are you talking about?
Well, my picture says
You
otherwise,
mean Sean Paul Reyes? That's not me.
Okay.
You bugging.
I guess they'll figure that out when they get
You
here.
bugging. You can't
They'll
just
figure it
run
out when they
people
get
for
here.
warrants.
Huh?
What's my name?
You said your name.
That's not my name.
You said your name.
I said, who you looking for? I'm not from Nassau. I'm from the Bronx, baby.
I know.
I've never been to Nassau County.
Do dirt in Nassau, though.
Nah, never in my life. You should check you should do your investigation again.
My investigation's done.
Yeah.
So what you want to do?
First of all, he's tall and he's chubby. Yeah. That's not me, sir.
Y'all can go.
You deny me entry and business?
Absolutely.
Last time I was here, you was a little bit nicer to me last time I was here.
But we've been through this before.
Yeah. I just want to submit a FOIA request. Okay. That's it. And I can come into this public building and record.
This is a private building.
How?
Because we rent from the landlord private.
It's public, though. It's a public entity.
It's not.
This isn't a public entity? New York State?
It's not.
All right. Well, the public has to have access to this public entity, whether it's in a private building or not.
You see this right here?
Okay, that's fine.
We went through this before.
You mean restricted access? It's not private. You may be restricted access, but it's not private. Yeah, and you guys helped me. That lady was much nicer than you, though. Where's she at? Maybe she can help me. Take my hands out of my pocket. That was funny. I'm not under arrest, so. Who do you think I am? See, now I want to request that.
This is my personal phone.
You're on the clock. You're creating a public document that I can request.
I'm creating a personal document.
No, you're creating a public document. No, it doesn't matter, sir. It doesn't matter. You're a public employee. You're recording me. That's a public document that I can request. And you should know that. Are you a supervisor?
Yeah.
You should know that.
Okay.
I don't know your policy, but if you
I have to protect
I have a right to FOIA it.
I have to protect myself about whatever allegations.
I have a right to FOIA it. If they approve it, they approve it. If they deny it, they deny it. Yeah.
But welcome back.
I've only been here once.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Nassau County. That's funny. You see how you just came and escalated the whole situation, and then they was look how fast they would go hands on because hearsay, because of hearsay. He tried to grab me. He touched my shoulder. I'm surrounded by every parole officer in here for no crime. The public can enter here. Yes, they can. Yes, the public can.
Right. So who put hands on you?
The public can't come and ask questions? Is that what you're telling me?
Did you just make an allegation that someone put hands on you?
I said he went to grab me because you said I had a
someone
warrant.
Put hands on you. That's what you said, right?
And
who put hands on you? Now we.
Did you touch me, sir?
Somebody touched you.
Did you touch me? Well, everything's on camera, so I might have to go back
Please
and look at the camera.
Because we know sometimes you're fact telling.
Wow, look at all of my public employees surrounding me. You guys don't have no work to do?
We have plenty of work to do.
So why y'all not at work?
Deal with individuals like you.
Like me? What does that mean? Hispanic?
You interrupted my business.
No, I'm trying to conduct business.
Okay.
Yeah. I came here to conduct business, and you guys, everybody just lost their mind because I'm recording in a public area. Yeah, I'm not here to no entertain. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I just wanted to visit this public building. That's it. I could do that, right?
It's not a public building. We've already spoken about that.
It's a public building with restricted access.
It is.
It is.
It's a private building.
Can I speak? Who's the highest ranking person here?
You're talking to.
What's your title?
You have my name from before.
Supervising. So can I write my FOIA request out, please? Can I write my request out on paper?
Sure, write it.
Can you provide me with a paper, please?
No, it's not my job. You want a FOIA request, you actually have to do it online. You should know that.
No, I don't have that. I don't have internet access.
Oh, that's a
this is just
iPhone 12, 13, 14?
That doesn't mean I know how to navigate the internet.
You should follow the proper protocol, go online.
I still have a right to submit in person through the FOIA law.
So submit it. Where is it?
I'm asking for a piece of paper, please.
I don't have paper. Sorry.
No? You have a pen?
I don't have a pen either.
So can you write it down? I'll give it to you orally and you write it down?
No, that's your job, not mine.
Okay. All right. So what's the difference between last time and this time? Why you guys were so nice to me last time, but today you're being very rude to me?
You're here because you want some information. I told you to follow.
And I also want to visit.
So you don't have any business to conduct.
I do.
So you have to call.
Journalism.
You have to call Albany.
Journalism.
Write a letter, 1220 Washington Avenue. And see if
do you have a business card? No. Okay. So who do you think I am? That you think I have?
He is on their way.
You just say people have warrants and then you guys attack them. I don't have warrants.
No one attacked you.
Right. Almost. It was close. It was close.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your words are right.
Allegedly.
As a blogger, you gotta make sure your words and your info's right?
Do you know who I am?
I know who you are.
So why do you think I have warrants?
You know why? Because Because I like to blog too. I like to be on camera.
Just don't delete that. If you delete, it's a crime.
You have to take me to court to get my personal phone.
No, I don't, sir. All I gotta do is file a FOIA request. It's not court. It's a FOIA law. That's a law.
You're not getting my personal phone.
All right. When FOIA requests come and you have to provide, you can because I don't work for the public. You'll see it though.
You are in front of my entity though.
Ours. New York State entity, which means it belongs to the people. Which means the public can come and visit, right? Remember, if I wanted to ask questions, can I ask you a question? If I want to come and ask questions and take a look at the lobby from that area, I can't do that. I can't force my way past the mag. I can't force my way past the mag, but I can come in. I can come in and stand there.
Where's your identification to enter the building?
I don't have it.
Oh, so you
I'll give you my
can't come
name.
in. You trespassing. Now you'll be trespassing.
Trespassing past that point.
Do you have identification?
There's a point where the public comes in to enter the building.
Yes.
No, I can show it to you.
You have identification.
I can show it to you. Are you allowing me in to conduct business?
No, because I don't know who you are.
So then I'm not going to show you.
Okay.
You probably. If you don't know who I am, how are you saying I have a warrant?
I can say whatever you. I can say whoever you are because you
just
don't have
escalate.
identification.
You just and as a supervisor, you escalate the whole.
I guess
you're supposed to come and de-escalate.
Out when they get here.
You're supposed to say he's allowed to enter the building and ask questions. Yes, I am. I don't need ID to enter the building. Maybe to go past that. Yeah, to go past that point. This is public access right here.
Where's your ID to get in the building?
I don't need an ID. It's a public building. Maybe to go past the security checkpoint, maybe. But before the security checkpoint, I can come and ask questions. They should have went back to work. There's no crime here.
I know.
Is this how you treat people on probation?
Do you have identification? Is what I'm asking.
You said you're not going to grant me access anyways, right? So
you should do your filming right
if you want to grant me access, I'll show ID. Even though I don't show ID to enter public buildings.
There's nothing to talk about then.
This is a private owned building. It's not a public.
The building itself, but this is a public entity, ma'am.
Yeah, we're done.
This is a public entity, right? He was ready. He was ready to use that shit. I can't believe the way you acting on camera as a public servant.
I want you to have a blessed
As a
day.
public servant.
And,
You don't know who I am, but I got warrants. You're hilarious. Your behavior today is worse than last time. Last time you was at least a little bit more cordial. Right? Take my hands out of my pocket. This is how you treat people on parole, right?
Is it probation or parole?
I don't know.
I'm a little confused.
People on supervision.
I mean, if you
Let's keep it in general. People on supervision.
Is it probation or parole? Which one is it?
Humans make mistakes. I know people on supervision come here.
Especially when they
Thank
commit
God.
crimes in Long Island, they do make mistakes.
I don't go to Long Island, sir.
Okay. When they commit crimes in Long Island, they make
Crimes?
mistakes.
I don't commit crimes. Should I take?
Pennsylvania, Long Island. You bold and welcome to parole.
It's public.
It's beautiful.
You guys all work for the public.
When you out doing what you do, it is.
And it's a right to record act, which means I can record all peace officers in the course of their duties from public, which is that small little area before the mag. Now, if I force my way past the mag, that's trespassing because that's a restricted area.
Have a good day. Okay?
I'm gonna stand right there and take pictures. Yeah. That's a public access area.
Because if you don't have ID,
I don't
you're going to get
I don't need
arrested.
ID to stand right there, sir.
If you don't have ID,
I don't need ID to stand right there. I need ID to enter past this point.
See the sign.
Let me see. All persons entering parole offices are subject to search and inspection. Okay, you can search me. I don't have no weapons. Please have your accessible upon entry.
Do you have photo ID?
No, so you deny me access?
Yes, because you don't have ID.
Can I get your business card and yours too, ma'am?
Have a great day.
Can I get your name at least?
Come on, let's go. We're done.
Damn, man, you guys take out money to treat us like this. This why you take out money to treat us like this?
You're not knocking no doors around here. He's already been explained that he don't have an ID to get in, and that's what it is.
I told you I could show you my ID.
I need you to see.
I don't have the physical one.
Oh, well.
Don't delete that because I'm going to request it, okay? If you delete that video, it's against the law. I put you on notice.
Against the laws also.
If you say so. Damn, you don't know shit. The license plates are in public, man. You need to get your shit together, bro. Honestly, because you're making yourself look silly.
It's all right. I like being silly from time to time.
You take out money, you don't even educate yourself, and you're a peace officer. Thank God you're not law enforcement. You came out, you escalated, you said, I got a warrant. Your boy pulled out his handcuffs, went to grab my arm. You just recording the public for no reason. You don't suspect me of no crime, nothing. I'm telling you, don't delete those videos, okay? They saying that the public can't come in here and ask questions. That's what they saying. So, it's a New York State court officer.
Excuse me.
Hey, what's up? This is the officer that arrested I Am God. He's gonna try to lie. Where they park at? Look, they're just chilling, talking. Look, they're just chilling, bullshitting around. That's it. Look, they're all laughing, bullshitting. This guy said I can't. He said this guy right here. He said it's illegal for me to take pictures of people's license plates. Is your body camera on? I'm bullshitting, bro. Can you help me? Hey, are you guys coming to mediate? Help me get services? Because right now they're denying me public service, which is against the law.
What are you here at the parole office for?
I want to file a complaint now. I came to take pictures in this little small area. I know I can't force my way past the mag.
You need ID to enter this facility.
So just to enter so the public can't come in and ask questions? That's what I was saying.
They're in control of this facility. They're saying you need ID.
All right, I thought it was past the mag. You know how public buildings have restricted areas past a certain point?
It's not a precinct where they normally take complaints, so it's not easy accessible like that. You know
what I'm saying is, if you know, we have the right to redress our government. So if I feel mistreated by the way he treated me today, I could write my complaint out in on paper, and they would just forward it to whoever handles their complaints.
Their complaints.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they have some kind of. I'm sure you can look it up, and there's some way of filing a complaint against them.
Is there? You guys received a call for service? I'm assuming. I know you didn't just come to say hello.
We came by.
Can I ask what the call was?
Can you ask what the call was? No, they just needed assistance. Said calls for help. Didn't say what it was.
So what did he say when you went inside?
What's that?
What did he say when you went inside?
Between me and him.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'd have to forward you that to see the conversation?
What's that?
I'd have to forward you request your body cam to see the conversation?
Yeah, sure. That's between me and him.
Okay. I mean, it's a call for service, so... I met you before. Remember? You arrested my friend at Madison Square Garden because he got attacked?
Look,
remember?
I'm not trying to be a jerk.
He said it was disorderly conduct.
It's Midtown. I deal with a lot of cases every day.
Well, he was recording in front of Madison Square Garden. The security guard attacked him, and then you said that because he took a step forward, that was disorderly conduct.
I said because he took a step forward?
The security guard smacked the phone out of him. You said essentially because we have a right to retreat, but because he put his phone down and stepped forward, you said that was disorderly conduct.
What we got? We got
Can I get your cards, please?
Yeah, I got you.
And I'll be on my way. You Midtown South?
Yes.
Yeah. These people are just fucking rude.
What we saw today is a reminder. Your rights mean nothing if you don't stand up for them. Public buildings, public employees, they exist to serve you, not the other way around. But the moment you refuse to show ID or question their authority, the games begin. That's why it's critical to know your rights, record everything, and never back down when power tries to intimidate you. Stay alert, stay educated, and keep those cameras rolling.